All right, here we go. Here's a question for a week. Bill, let me start by saying this question stems from events spanning over the last 6 years or so. About 6 years ago, at the age of 20, I was about a year and a half into what at the time seemed to be a really great relationship. Coincidentally, my job and money situation was also doing really well. Um, so I decided instead of throwing my money away on rent, I'd buy a house. There you go. This guy's making the moves. He's doing well in life. He's buying a house. Everything's good so far. Being that I always plan ahead, I purchased a rather nice house for a first home, even though I thought, he said, even thought I knew it, even though I knew it was a little too much money. Now, I didn't buy this to start a family or for her. I just wanted a fucking house. In the year or so after, the relationship really went downhill, mainly because I was working more and spending less time and money on her. Okay. Long story short, we split about 2 years later. Since then, I've had many encounters with girls. Okay, so let me fix this with my awful reading. All right. Basically, this guy's dating a girl. He's making good money. He doesn't want to throw his money down the toilet, paying rent, so he goes and he buys a house. And then now he's got a nut to fucking crack every month. He works a little bit more. He's not spending time with his woman, and it goes downhill. Plus, he's younger. That's pretty normal, except the fact that he owns a house. So now he's in this situation. He's single. He has this really nice house, and this is what's been happening since. All right, since then, I've had many encounters with girls. The one thing they have all had in common is their hatred and animosity towards my ex-girlfriend and my house. I have even heard them say things about sleeping in a bed I bought with her, or how they don't like it that I did all this with the other girl. I've been dating a girl for about 2 years now, and she's the same way. She even has problems with my dogs because she says they were her dogs, meaning the ex. My question is this: why is it never good enough? Well, if you're a fan of this podcast, you've already asked that question, but I think it's timeless, so that's why I'm reading this again. Am I supposed to start my life over every time I want to begin a new relationship, or is it that girls really always want to have what they cannot have? Half the cunts nowadays are just waiting for some guy to put them up in a house and take care of everything, but when you give them the chance, they bitch because they didn't get to pick the fucking drapes. This guy's making some good points. Nia, I'm going to need your help here. He said, I don't get it. I have done really well for myself, and I've done it on my own. None of that had anything to do with who I was dating at the time, and I hate feeling bad because I'm trying to better myself. What's your take? All right, Nia, what did you say on this? You actually summed it up really well here. What do you think about this guy? Just to reiterate, you know the deal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is his problem?
I think the problem is the kind of people that he dates, because I don't think that they're mature enough to like let go of the past. You know what I mean? It's like, of course he's dated other women. Of course, you know what I mean. It's not.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: if when I met you,
Hmm.
if I already had a house
Right.
and it was, it had a little bit of the female touch to it, you know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like you walked in and there was just a coffee table and like fucking a PlayStation, popcorn in the cushions or whatever, right? I'm not saying this house looks like that, but
Right. Yeah. No, if it looked like a female
and I
lived
still
there.
had the bed that I used to bang the other one. I mean, I'll say at least you can do, dude. You can at least switch out the bed. You know what I
The
mean?
bed, though, I think that's a little. I think that's a little much, honestly.
What the
Because if
what little much to still have it?
yeah, he's gonna buy. Do you know how much beds cost? You gonna have him buy a whole new bed just because he slept with somebody else on it? Ladies, if
Can you
you're
see why this is my girl? You're the
no,
shit.
yeah, because I mean, how many when you're dating somebody and you have sex with them in their house, chances are they've had sex with somebody else in their bed before you anyway. So now all of a sudden it's like a big deal because no, he needs to date some more mature girls. But he's been dating someone for 2 years.
I don't know what he's been doing.
I thought you said he
I just focus
just
on
dated.
saying the words right.
Yeah, he says
You know what?
right.
You know what? This house could be like the lock the door test in a Bronx Tale.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like if they
How?
can't deal with it and they start giving him shit, you give them
Yeah,
the heave ho.
exactly. I think they should get the heave ho. That's
This is
lame.
my house. This is where I fuck. You want in?
Well, not quite so assholey. But if anything, he could, get some new sheets or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, obviously.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
going to Bed Bath & Beyond. I was thinking about some new sheets. You want to help me pick out some? A girl would love that. Love it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And at what point in the relationship should he do that? Because we don't like being tied down. I don't want to send the wrong message. I don't want to say that I love you, but I want you to still bang me. Like, at what point?
I think when it's like official date, like monogamous type thing, is when you can say, hey, let's, whatever.
Okay.
But
All
I
right.
think it's really. I have to
You answer the
say-
question. Don't oversell it.
Okay.
You answered it.
I was gonna say I think it's really annoying that these girls would be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that this is already decorated and these are her dogs and this is her house and I can tell that she
Hey,
put that there." That's stupid. That's really
Say how
immature.
LA girls say favorite.
That's my favorite.
All right. All right. I think that's going to be the podcast for this week. So I guess that's your answer right there. And, I'm not going to always defer those to Nia, but I just think sometimes you're really asking me what women are thinking. And I think I've done enough trashing of women. And shut up. I've done enough trashing of them. And, that's actually a serious question here. Because, dude, you don't want to get in a situation where, you have to, literally sell the house. What if it's a bad fucking market just to appease her? That's ridiculous.